Good evening, everybody. I'm Mr. Morning, WNBC. How's it going out there? WNBC.
No, it's Midnight's Edge, everybody. How's it going? Wednesday night. The cold air has finally reached me across America. And so I'm going to spend the evening with you guys. I'm Rob Robot Shlomo. The narrator supreme with me is always Mr. Tom Connors.
Good morning.
That's Wilford Brimley.
Good to meet. That's Wilford Brimley.
Wilford
He's special
Brimley.
guest Wilford. Yes, special guest Wilford Brimley. And with joining me as always is Miss Mecca Random.
Hello. I'm not Wilford Brimley. I'm very sorry.
No, you're not. You're much cuter.
Now, I'm not perfect.
That mustache gets awful ticklish, you know. All right, everybody.
You've been making out with Wilford Brimley?
Hey, that's between me and Wilford, okay?
Don't judge them.
Don't judge, you of all people.
That's right.
Okay. I'm weaving my way to the chat here, so it's
This son bitch just went off the rails before we even get started. Hey, before we got started, we got a super chat before we got started, Rob.
Yes, we did. From a Dymo Z,
right.
$5 super chat.
I'm
I'm weaving my way to the chat here. So son of a bitch. I brought up the I brought up the thing. I gotta pop up the chat here. Hold on. Bobbing and weaving here. Okay, $5 super chat from Dymo Z. Thank you very much. Cartoon Network had five Hot Wheels cartoons movies in 2003 and 2005 called Accelerants RS, and are all surprisingly good movies. Series ending cliffhanger side. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, how about that? Learn something new every day.
Well, we're going to talk about that here in a little bit on the show, but we got some Batman news. We actually have some breaking Batman news. This just came over the transom, as Rob likes to put it. So you know, he loves breaking news. Just loves it.
Yes, I don't have my breaking news sound effects. Damn it! I should. Where's Harvey Cthulhu with his breaking news music?
Breaking news. No, we can't steal that. That's too
Beep, 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 or something.
Evidently, we have a release date for The Batman.
Yes.
Passes the torch. This is not Batman Beyond. We'll talk about that in a moment.
Oh, okay. I was almost
Batman
excited.
Just broke here a little bit ago. So we're going to talk about that real quick first. I sent you the link there in the chat, Rob. He wasn't even aware of this. He was hoping for the other thing first. This just happened. So
okay, we'll just lump this in all together. Batman news.
Batman news. So it looks like Batman is coming back to the big screen, not only in animation form, as we'll talk about here in a moment, but in live action. And Ben Affleck seems to be passing the torch to the next generation of Bruce Wayne. Tell us all about it from Deadline Hollywood, Rob.
Yes, The Batman to fly in summer 2021. Ben Affleck passes the torch to the next generation of Bruce Wayne. Exclusive. Warner Brothers is dating their next rendition of Batman for June 25th, 2021. This is the one that Matt Reeves has been attached to as writer and director. Ben Affleck, we hear, will not be donning the Dark Knight's tights. Doesn't say cowl, please. After playing the Cape Crusader in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, Suicide Squad, and Justice League, and that's because the movie will focus on a younger Bruce. Oh no, don't tell me it's a millennial Bruce Wayne.
Ew. Is he gonna be like Spock, like all emo looking? And
I hope not. Well, anyway, let's keep going. Reeves boarded Batman in February 2017, taking over for Affleck, who was originally set to direct off a script he wrote with DC's Jeff Johns. Affleck, we understand, has a busy plate. As Deadline exclusively broke, he is starring in and producing the feature adaptation of Kate Alice Marshall's novel I Am Still Alive, which Universal won in a competitive bidding scenario. The two-time Oscar winner is also starring in Warner Brothers' Gavin O'Connor drama Torrance. Affleck worked hard on the Batman story, but knew he wasn't the right one for this particular version. A search is underway for a new Dark Knight. The Batman will not be based on Frank Miller's Batman Year One comic, which is one of Reeves' favorites in the Cape Crusader canon. Okay, so that's Batman story 1. Yay! I don't know.
Well, we have a
I'm not,
slightly bit more confirmation on this because I guess Matt Reeves just tweeted out about it as well.
Oh,
so.
Excited for the Batman in summer 2021 and to see Matt Reeves LA, whatever it is.
That's it.
Matt Reeves LA vision come to life.
Well, Ben Affleck tweeted it out to Matt Reeves. Yeah.
Mm.
So, what do you think, Rob? Do you think this is going to be a reboot? Do you think it's going to be a prequel? What do you think is going to happen here? What's going on?
Well, younger Batman, so prequel or reboot. I mean, Warner Brothers, aren't they going to just focus on not interconnected movies from now on?
That's kind of the plan, even though Birds of Prey is obviously a spin-off sequel, what have you, to Suicide Squad, of course. But I mean, is this is it? Is Ben Affleck really kind of saying that he's done?
Probably.
Well, we already lost Cavill, kind of, so maybe this is it for that. But now, what do you think about this, Mecca? I mean, I know you're not as into the DC universe and stuff like that. But...
as long as we don't get like hipster emo Batman, make him all young and millennial. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really have that big of a problem with Ben Affleck. I don't know. I still love Michael Keaton's Batman, but I don't know. There's too many Batman actors, I think, at this point. I'm thinking maybe people are going to be kind of tired of it. We need new stuff. Exactly.
You've kind of hit peak Batman.
Kind of. Well,
yeah.
We're going to be having so many movies and shit attached to Batman. It's not even funny.
How many Joker movies? The Harley Quinn thing, that Harley Quinn Joker movie where they're in couples counseling or whatever the crap it was. I mean, I don't remember what it was. It was supposed to be like a When Harry Met Sally sort of. I can't remember what it was. I made a video on it like 6 or 7 months ago. We have like all these movies coming out, but
well, we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But speaking of Batman coming back to the big screen, Rob, this was something you were super excited about. Before we even touch on that, looks like we have a little super chat from our good friend Cormoran.
We do.
Cormoran, yes. An Australian
Cormoran, Batman Beyond. Good day, mate. Cormoran. Batman Beyond better have Conroy as Old Man Wayne. Yeah, that's really the only way for me it works anyway. Yes. Batman Beyond. Okay. Okay, we got. You dropped out there. What'd you say?
So yeah, that would be kind of cool to have voice.
Yeah,
it might be dropping out because
dropped. Yeah, the dropped out. Yeah, you sound a little garbled at times.
Yeah, I'm hooked in directly to the internet, so it's probably between the weather and everything else.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go on. Okay, we got the Geeks Worldwide, Screen Rant, or comicbook.com to take the story from. Which one are we going to take it from? This Geeks Worldwide thing. Haven't we been getting a lot of news from them lately?
Yeah, we have. We have indeed.
Oh well, okay. Well, you know what? So far, so good. Let's go. Let's get it from them. From Geeks Worldwide. And now, okay, let's bring that up. Warner Brothers developing animated Batman Beyond movie for theatrical release. Oh, and actually have concept art too, which looks pretty terrible. Yes, you read that correctly. After concept art of an unknown Batman animated movie was posted on our DCU leaks, the GWW did some digging and learned that Warner Animation Group is working on an animated Batman Beyond that will be receiving a theatrical release. Sources tell us that this is DC's response to Sony's incredibly successful movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Boo. They're currently targeting a 2022 release, but that is not set in stone. A cast and crew have not been announced. Super Bro Movies writer Daniel Richmond also showed us a slate of when Warner Animation Group movies will go in production, with a DC one in 2020. It's likely this is a 2020 project. Okay, we see the. You got that up, Tom? Pan down. We can see the. See, I don't like that. Well, go back up. So that's a little bit more. Oh, the costumes are kind of See, let's take a look at what was the Geico cavemen? What's going on there with this?
Why are they in black and white too?
Well, it's concept art. I don't know, but it's got to be. Well, look, the color.
Are they turning Batman into like She-Ra?
Probably. Oh God, I hope not. Okay, but look, okay, hold on. Down here with the bat suits.
There's a spider.
Yeah, they're trying to get all Art Deco, whatever, Art Deco, whatever the hell it is. I don't care. I'm not about art. The film will be based on the 90s series of the same name, which saw high schooler Terry McGinnis take up the mantle of Batman under the wing of retired Bruce Wayne in the year 2039. It ran for 52 episodes before ending in December 2001. That's it, really? I thought there was a lot more episodes than that. But take a look, though. We have Batman and we have Robin. That's the female Robin. Look, that's a female Robin.
So the one from Dark Knight?
Yeah. And we have Batgirl and we have Nightwing. But that is a female Robin. I can't remember what the girl's name was.
I forgot that I have the book.
Don't get me wrong. It's not. I have nothing against it, but if that's what you're doing, you're doing but that clues us in. It's going to be a post Dark Knight.
This looks like they're just doing like what they did with Spider-Verse.
That's what I said. This is
just
don't see.
Look at this here. We got Cat in the Hat on the fucking board here. What the fuck's going on down there? They just can't leave well enough alone, can they? And the Jetsons? Oh,
Jetson.
Oh no.
Looky.
What's this here over? See where it says Cat in the Hat, DC, and then over on the right.
What's down here too?
What's this over here on the right?
We got brown over here. Oh God, we got a Coyote movie coming.
As in
Coyote
beep beep.
Yeah, Coyote v. Acme. Holy shit balls! We got an Untitled DC movie, which we know that's probably it. The Batman movie we're talking about. I can't see something race, and I can't tell what the hell that is.
Something race. Yeah, something race. Yeah,
they're animated features. This is from the animation. There's a Toto movie coming. It looks like some dragon movie.
The Ice Dragon.
The Ice Dragon. Some Lego movie project.
Music project. That could be anything.
Some musical, yeah.
But there's something race.
There's a Toto movie.
Let me see if I can enlarge that and get a better look at this.
Hold on. Let me see if I can too. Maybe I can do it here. Maybe. Well,
why?
Yeah, it's kind of. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like, can we enhance it? Do we have the CSI material? Oh, that's right. You can't. That just makes everything blurry.
To be determined. Okay, let's take a look. See, this is why we go spontaneous, because if something comes up.
Yeah, I can't tell what either one of
movies. Race. Let me see. Warner Animation Group.
Why are they making a Funko
race
movie?
The Funko movie? Yeah, they announced that last week.
Because okay, Billion Brick Race. What the hell is that?
Your guess is as good as mine. I'm just more worried about what the fuck is up with this Coyote versus Acme, the Cat in the Hat. Why is it? What the fuck?
We already have Cat in a Hat, and it was terrible.
I swear the one reason that movie was made is somebody has some really nasty pictures somewhere of Mike Myers. That's the only way that movie got made.
Billion. I'll call it Billion. Look, okay. Now you've got me intrigued. This Billion Brick Race. Oh, it's a It's a Lego spinoff. Yeah,
makes sense. But evidently Toto's getting his own movie now. So, you know. Well, at least the Jetsons is going to be animated.
Yes. But what are they going to do with the animation? Is it going to be like how can they do the Jetsons now? Because the Jetsons were such a 1960s, you know, the man brings home the bacon, the wife is a housewife.
Name the black guy on the Jetsons.
I don't know.
There is none.
I know, and that's another problem.
The Asian guy on the Jetsons. There is none. They're all
like,
white.
like I said, it's very 1960s. It's very much of its time, even though it's the future. Like, no, please don't. Don't do the Jetsons. They won't be allowed to have the maid because she'd be screaming, "Robot lives matter."
Yeah,
Mr. J, I am quitting.
Are we really asking for a Jetsons movie? No, we're not.
We got one like 20 years ago and nobody went.
I don't get me wrong. I love the Jetsons, but I'm not excited for a Jetsons movie.
Yeah, there was one in like
somebody,
and it wasn't that great.
Bring that picture of the bat suits back up. Someone was asking, how is that a female Robin?
Because you can see the boobies.
Pretty much, yeah. But we're just yeah.
And she has hips.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell. I mean, look. I mean, see, look. You can see the bosoms right there.
It really looks like
the hair. The hair. Look, the hair. You can see it's pulled back in a ponytail back here.
I guess if you call that a ponytail, yeah, that could be.
And it's just and so just take a look. But take a look at the body types, though. I mean,
way to
men traditionally
mix.
Yeah, men traditionally have a narrower waist and broader shoulders. Look, she has the narrower shoulders and the wider hips. So that's a female Robin. Yeah, I know. I'm imposing gender stereotypes upon them. Yeah, I know. I'm imposing gender identity roles on them.
Well, how the fuck else are you going to tell people apart?
We could be wrong.
But don't you know there's no such thing as gender? Yes, there is. Shut up. It's a medical fact. You don't get to write your own rules. Sorry. Now we're gonna catch shit over that now.
Yeah, you will, Rob. You always catch shit over something.
I don't give a shit. Are you assuming Robin's gender? She could be in the midst of a transition. Yeah. All right. Well, what else have we got?
We've got plenty, sir. Plenty. I'm sending you the next link now. Here it is. Paramount is in trouble. They're laying.
Paramount's always in trouble.
Again? Again?
Yeah, they're laying more people off.
Paramount CBS, the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Paramount Pictures cut staff in TV business affairs, legal, exclusive. Paramount Pictures laid off roughly 20 staff members from several departments on Tuesday as part of a restructuring effort. Insiders familiar with the matter told Variety. And, just let me preface this. I hate seeing anybody lose their job. I really do. As much as Paramount has screwed up Star Trek and all the stuff they've done, I do not want to see anybody fired.
Well, this is like
it's not their fault.
They're laying off people in the legal department, so they're not going to be hurting.
Well, I wonder how much of this actually has to do with the possibility.
Yeah, but these people are paying for the decisions of the people at the top, though. That's the thing. So anyway, departments including legal, business affairs, TV, and finance were affected. Cuts were not major and largely affected back office staff. Paramount Chief Operating Officer Andrew Gumpert, I like that name, Gumpert, addressed the matter in a memo to employees. The cuts will streamline efficiency, foster talent across multiple divisions of the company, and augment synergy and cross-functionality among different teams, read the memo obtained by Variety. Obtained or given to Variety? A studio spokesperson confirmed the cuts but declined to comment further. There were additional hires and promotions as part of restructuring. Robert West was hired as VP of Production at Paramount TV. Deborah Bergman was elevated to head of physical production in that department, and Ken Basin was promoted to EVP, Executive Vice President of Business Affairs. Read the full text of the memo. Do we want to read the full text of the memo?
How long is it?
It's pretty good chunk here. Okay, well, let me just give it. Okay, just give over here. Okay, hold on. Dear all, as you're all aware, a year ago, Viacom kicked off a significant transformation in an effort to ensure we're running our business as efficiently as we can, to both save more money and ensure we can invest in new areas of growth. With that comes some exciting but also necessary changes, including for our studio. In pursuit of this mandate, we have taken a thoughtful and comprehensive look at the organization of an overall holistic, oh God, these stupid buzzwords, holistic level, and identified where we can make our processes more efficient and better utilize our workforce and resources to maximize success for the company as a whole. With that perspective in mind, we'll be seeing restructuring in our ranks that will streamline efficiency, foster talent across multiple divisions of the company, and augment synergy and cross-functionality amongst different teams. Okay, anybody ever remember How I Met Your Mother when Barney has video resume rather? All he did was like say bland buzzwords like, connectitude, synergistic, cross transfer. That's all these things are full of these bland corporate buzzwords. Anyway, this transformation is not painless and comes with some hard decisions that we feel are necessary to move our business forward. As a consequence, today we are making some changes across the organization, which will impact the finance, legal business and legal affairs division. While this transformation impacts a very small number of our workforce, it was difficult nonetheless, and we extend the most sincere thanks to the affected team members for their contributions and wish them the very best in their future endeavors. As an organization, we continue on a trajectory of renewal and reinvigoration, and I am proud and optimistic to reflect on all we have achieved in the past year and the growth and continued transformation that I see in our future. Thank you for being valued members of this company and working together to ensure a bright future for all of us, for us all. Best, Andrew. Imagine there were some people who had to be escorted out by security. I don't know. Yeah, they've got to use the good feng shui.
Maybe if they made good movies and good TV shows and good business decisions, they would not be losing money.
Yeah, this is basically, we fucked up. We didn't make no money last year. And things are getting worse. And like I said, I wonder how much this may have to do with the incoming possible merger. That's a good possibility. But
streamline the operation.
Rob, we had a super chat.
Super chat. Thank you very much. Where did it go? We do? No, it doesn't. Oh, here it goes. Jaeger Bomb.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. Is it bad that I hope I don't see my favorite characters in upcoming films and films? Upcoming films and films. You said films and films twice. Is it bad that I hope I don't see my favorite characters in upcoming films out of fear they might get them wrong? No, it's not wrong. No, it's absolutely not wrong. Like I said, I don't want to see certain movies. I as much as I'd love to see, I want to see Namor, but unless they get it absolutely right, don't stick him in a movie. Cute nerd, possible merger, yeah. It looks like they might be merging. Paramount and CBS. Those talks have resumed, from what we've heard, right? Right, Tom?
Yes, they have, and we have a video upcoming, and it's huge.
Yes, it is huge.
Fuck those people.
So
you're fired.
Oh boy. So anyway, What else we
Bad
got for
news
news?
to those folks. Yeah, the next story is in the link, of course, and it comes to us. It looks like from Variety. Another one from Variety. We're just picking them out from Variety today. Hot Wheels is coming to the big screen. Live action, that is, in the works with Mattel and Warner Brothers. Tell us a little bit about that, Rob.
They already made 8 Hot Wheels movies. It's called The Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, that's true. Man, drive car fast or whatever. Yeah,
Is
we
it?
know.
Okay,
We know.
spoiler alert. Vroom. That's the spoiler. I don't want to be redirected by the ad. Come on. Get your shit together, Variety. Mattel and Warner Brothers are partnering up to bring the toy company's Hot Wheels to theaters in the first ever live action feature film for the beloved race car franchise. This will mark the second partnership for the two companies following the news of the Barbie feature film starring Margot Robbie. We are excited to bring the thrill of a Hot Wheels live action feature film to the big screen in partnership with Warner Brothers Pictures, said Ynon Kreiz, Mattel's chairman and CEO, in a statement. Mattel Films has great momentum as it continues to execute on our commitment to bring global audiences new ways to experience the brands they love as we transform Mattel into an IP-driven, high-performing toy company. Hot Wheels debuted in 1968 and has sold more than 6 billion individual cars in its storied 50-year history, with more than 500 million Hot Wheels being sold annually. I actually got a couple Hot Wheels up on my desk right here, but I'll tell you more in a second. Hold on. It's the number one selling toy in the world. Legendary had most recently been developing the rights to the project with Justin Lin. It was Batman. No, it wasn't Batman Beyond, was it? No, not Batman Beyond. It was like one of Aquaman, wasn't it? Justin Lin? Oh, that was James Wan I'm thinking about. Justin Lin is Star Trek Beyond, rather.
Yeah, I was gonna say you always get those two swapped for some reason.
Lin, Wan, whatever. But after the option expired, Mattel took the rights back to the market. Hot Wheels has been inspiring the imaginations of kids all around the world for over 50 years, said Toby Emmerich, Warner Brothers chairman. We couldn't be more excited to be bringing the adrenaline, adventure, and excitement of Hot Wheels to the big screen. The deal comes out of Mattel's newly established Mattel Films, led by producer Robbie Brenner, as the company looks to take control of its IP as it has begun reacquiring rights to various properties. Along with Barbie and Hot Wheels, Mattel also recently renegotiated a new deal with Sony on Masters of the Universe. Okay, you need jumper cables. So, actually, I have a couple Hot Wheels up here. I got my Batmobile Hot Wheel right here. I got my okay, you can guess which ones I have actually, Tom. You can probably guess which one.
You have the yellow submarine one.
No, actually, I do not. That's a McFarlane Toys. Actually, I have that.
The Hot Wheels. Oh,
I've got two. I have 3 Aston Martins.
I got the
Casino Royale Aston Martin up here on my desk. I just have the Aston Martin DB5, and I have the Skyfall Silver DB5, and I have an Alfa Romeo 8C Hot Wheel up here on my desk. And I just recently found the Red Baron Hot Wheel that I've been missing for years. I just found it in a box.
Yeah, but do you have this one?
Hold on, let me see.
Here comes Speed Racer.
No, I do not.
You don't have the Mach 5?
I do not have the Mach 5.
Wheels too. My kid is like super into Hot Wheels. I even have Homer Simpson's car somewhere.
I used to have a ton of them. I had like the Haley's Comet one, and I had a huge collection of Hot Wheels as a kid. See, here's the thing, though. Anytime I see these movies, I'm like, how you could increase your car sales? Because that's all these are. They're just commercials for the toys. You could make them out of metal again. I mean, when I was a kid in the 80s, they started making them out of plastic. My Mach 5 here is made out of plastic,
Okay. I don't want to go to eBay to take a look at that. I want to screen share this, but I do not want to go to go to eBay for that.
Well, to go back to
Oh,
our
this is-
original super chat, I don't think that this is going to be a continuation of anything. This is obviously going to be a completely new thing on its own, probably. I have no idea what kind of storyline. Did they even kind of give us an idea in there, Rob? Or no?
No, what story could there be?
Drive the cars fast.
Man drive car fast. Yeah, that's the story. Let me show you. Hold on, let me screen share this. Hold on. This is the Hot Wheel.
I bet it'll be like the Emoji Movie or something where they'll have like all the whole universe are all cars. They're all Hot Wheels and they're all sentient and they talk. And it'll be like a ripoff of Emoji and Cars.
Oh, balls.
Because that's how they pitched it too. Okay, you know the Cars movie and you know the Emoji Movie? What if we did that with Hot Wheels? Because we own Hot Wheels.
See, this one, the red Roadhog. This one I always had when I was a kid. They made it from 74 to 83. Then they stopped making it, and there was a limited edition around 2004, 2005. And that was always the one I remember from when I was a little kid. And I finally found it again. And I've had it. It's been kicking around. It's been kicking around the Shabby Road Studios for ages. And so I finally found it. I'm not letting that puppy go. That's cool, though. I like that. It's always cool.
Good
okay.
Lord.
I wonder if we're talking Hot Wheels. Yeah. And you're wondering, everyone wonders why I'm single.
Oh, you didn't have this on screen. Here, I'll show. This is what we were talking about. My Mach 5.
Oh yeah, Mach 5.
You guys didn't have it on screen because we had the article up.
Oh.
It's all right. We go off camera because of bandwidth. So,
Well,
and
that,
I'm really cute one
you
too.
go on camera. Rob and I, on the other hand, we're the ones who don't want to go on camera. People don't want to see us, especially in our
shares. Yeah, if Midnight's Edge was a publicly traded company, if we appeared on camera, stock would just completely bottom out. Nobody wants to see us.
Yeah, we got to have Mecca here to even it out.
Yeah.
How curious.
Yeah. So. So anyway, what? I gotta grab my notepad.
Yes, sir. We've got some news that you'll like.
Well, actually, something happened. Well, keep going. I'm going to save this to the end. So just for we don't do a lot of video game stuff. So I just want
Not
to
often
bring that
but
up
this
at the
is
end.
something that you're really into, and we're going to probably be talking about this forever because you love to talk.
Well,
about
what is it? What is it? What am I really into? What am I really into? Oh man, what am I?
Hey, boner.
Porn?
No, not you, George. No, not you,
Porn?
George. Shut up. Yes, porn. Is it anything porn related?
quicksand porn.
Quicksand porn? Is it?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, new site here. Mudpuddlevisuals.com. Is that it?
Yes, it's
Okay.
mud porn, Rob.
Okay.
You don't have the story. Let me guess. I sent it to you.
You did. We're waiting. Peter Jackson. Ooh. Yes. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Yes. Peter Jackson signs on to make new Beatles film out of unseen letter footage. Yes.
I think.
Oh,
Rob
I think it just.
orgasm or something.
Yeah,
I
Rob
had
just
an
came.
orgasm. Oh, best news I've had all day.
Hey, boner.
George, calm down. Okay. Not right now, George. That's gonna have to wait. So Sir Peter, meet Sir Paul and Mother Mary. Lord of the Rings filmmaker Peter Jackson has come aboard a project that Paul McCartney previously hinted at. Yeah, he said back in September was in the works, a new Beatles documentary using 55 hours of in-studio footage that were shot in early 1969 for the 1970 feature film Let It Be. The announcement is being made today on the 50th anniversary of the Beatles rooftop. That's right, it's the 50th anniversary of the rooftop. Oh, fuck.
And you call yourself
Why
a
did I
Beatles
not-
fan? I'm just kidding.
Yes.
I didn't know it either.
The announcement being made 50th anniversary top. Did they announce it on top of the Apple Corps? Top offices in London by Apple Corps Limited and Wingnut Films, Jackson Company. No release date has been set, but sources say there's every reason to suspect that the still untitled film will come out in 2020 to celebrate 50th anniversary of the Let It Be album and movie. 55 hours of never before seen footage and 140 hours of audio made available to us to ensure that this movie will be the ultimate fly-on-the-wall experience that the Beatles fans have long dreamt about, Jackson said in a statement. It's like a time machine, transport us back to 1969, and we get to sit in the studio watching these four friends make great music together. You also get to watch them argue together. Jeez. The original Let It Be film has long been out of circulation, released only on VHS and Laserdisc, and the film was restored for a plain DVD issue in the early 2000s. But that was scuttled amid reports that McCartney, we're going to start, with the movie's emphasis on tension, recording studios that recorded. Okay, yeah. The fans who were aware of McCartney's interest in releasing more upbeat look in 1969 sessions wonder if the new film would take place of Let It Be, with the original movie forever consigned to the Apple dustbin. Happily, any fears about that film getting buried have turned out not be true. A restored version of director Michael Lindsay Hogg's theatrical release is set to finally get its belated digital release following the release of this new film, according to Apple's announcement. Sweet!
Yay!
Double dip. Yeah, finally, the original Let It Be film was shot in 16mm and not exactly known for its pristine cinematography. So one point of considerable interest with the new film is that Peter Jackson's plans to spruce up the footage using some of the same techniques used for his highly acclaimed World War I documentary, They Shall Not Grow Old. That is supposed to be fantastic. A friend of mine saw that. He said that is really good. And I will see that pretty soon. As on that doc, which recently had sold out single day engagements in U.S. theaters, Jackson, his producer Claire Olson, and editor Jabez Olson, relying on the restorative powers of Park Road Post in New Zealand to make those 50-year-old reels look less dated. Jackson, in a statement, concurred with McCartney's assessment that the 1970 film undersold just how much fun the Beatles had in the studio when they were making the album that ended up being titled Let It Be. I was relieved to discover the reality is very different to the myth, Jackson said, after reviewing all the footage and audio that Michael Lindsay Hogg shot 18 months before they broke up. It's simply an amazing historical treasure trove. Sure, there's moments of drama, but none of the discord this project has long been associated with. Watching John, Paul, George, and Ringo work together, creating now classic songs from scratch, is not only fascinating, it's funny, uplifting, and surprisingly intimate. I'm thrilled and honored to have been entrusted with this remarkable footage. Making the movie will be a sheer joy. Okay, well, it goes on and goes on. Okay, we'll have the full. You can read the full thing at Variety.com. But oh god, this is great news.
Isn't that cool? That reminds me of like what they were trying to do with Woodstock too, because it's like the 50th anniversary of Woodstock. So I don't know if they're finally getting the rights. They were trying for that for like a decade, just to get every single bit of footage.
Captain Hare wants to know, with the super chat of $2, how much would it take for you to make a Beatles porn, Rob?
Aye, who says I already haven't made one? Aye, John. I want to get Yoko, get a little devil's threesome going.
I'll play if you want me to play. I'll play whatever you want me to play. I won't play at all. Whatever you want, just tell me, and I'll do it.
I could. John, if you're not busy shagging Yoko, we got some tracks to lay down.
You missed that. That's that line from Let It Be.
Yeah,
arguing.
Yeah, with arguing with Paul. Yeah, I'll play whatever you want me to play. I won't play.
I won't play at all.
Whatever it is that will please you, I will do it.
That's what it is. Whatever it is that will please you, I will do it. He's just like, fuck you, you little fucker. It's like, and we know this is something we've talked about quite a bit, is how this movie has basically been just like they've been trying so hard for it to not see the light of day again for some reason. Well,
it's because they don't want people to see them in that light. Kyle what? Is this better than Quicksand? Pretty damn close. Yeah, this is better. But this is oh god, this is great. Oh,
well, it's like two things, like you said. First of all, we're getting all this unseen footage put together in a documentary by Peter Jackson, no less.
And we're getting restored version of Let It Be. Yeah. Starring Seth Rogen as Ringo.
No.
I
But
yeah,
this is
under the sea. I'm so stoned.
this
Yeah,
is
I think
great. This is great.
I think it's important that they go in with like and restore and preserve, especially historical stuff like this, because we make music completely differently now than they did then, but maybe not so much, here and there, because you still have your creative process. I think it's really fascinating, especially with a band like the Beatles, who are so well regarded and so I think important historically. So yeah, and I understand they don't want to paint him in that light, but it's they're historical figures at this point.
Yeah. It's a historical document, really is.
Mhm.
Is Jackson going to digitally edit out Yoko? I can only hope. There's actually there's a instance where it's like audio recorded during those sessions where Yoko is stealing George's biscuits. She's still my biscuits, John. He's getting all pissed off. He's ready to walk.
I've never heard that. Is it as bad as the meatloaf thing in what was it? When him and he was arguing with Gary Busey on that one show.
Oh God.
The Trump show, whatever it was. I think it was. There was
The Apprentice.
Yeah. He's like,
Paul was
just oh my stuff.
Stole my biscuits. Stole my biscuits.
Why that's so fucking funny.
There was a great when I went to, you went to London. Did you go to the Apple office 3 Savile Row?
I didn't see any of London. I only saw the airport. I want to go back so bad. It sucks. I went right up north from the airport.
Well, maybe we'll get invited to a convention there, and we'll all go.
I would love to go. I will go.
Yeah, but when I went to London, I made it a point to to go all the Beatles sites, and there's a Beatle walking tour that you can take with the guy. This guy who does his name's Richard, and they take all the big sites, and I went to 3 Savile Row. Savile Row is a business district, and there's also yes, Wilfred. It's also a garment district. A lot of tailors there. Actually, Prince Charles gets his suits made at a tailor, Savile Row. Sean Connery got his first suit as James Bond made there. But you go to 3 Savile Row, see the Apple offices that were in Let It Be, and and you just see, you stand out there, and you can actually just see the ghosts in that one scene where they all walk into the studio. George pulls up, he gets out of his car, walks into the basement. John pulls up in his car, goes through the front door. Paul's walking down the street. You could just see the ghost. You could still, it sounds a little schmaltzy. You could still hear the music from the rooftop concert, reverberating. It's a great kind of, it's a great vibe you pick up there. It's really incredible. I don't know what's at home to now, but but it really is is cool.
They say in like a lot of the sort of like ghosty sort of shows that people kind of leave their energy behind, especially if it's something like the more I guess traumatic or the more joyous of an event, or they kind of, you can leave the energy behind. So some people believe that you might be able to pick up on that.
Well, now we're turning into the exozone here.
I know. Well, they don't talk about psychic-y stuff, do they? They're just more aliens and crap.
Whatever.
Steven Anderson. No, it's not Apple's headquarters anymore. Apple's headquarters is it might be down at Canary Wharf. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look. Hold on, really quick. Apple records office. The Apple Core. Yeah, the Apple still exists. It's all the middle administrative stuff, but let me see. Like I said, it used to be 3 Savile Row. Where is it located? My brother Dave. As much as I complain about my brother Dave, he actually he saw the new one. I saw MPL, some McCartney's office, and it's got a pretty nice office overlooking a park. And you can see all the gold records in the windows, which is actually pretty cool. Apple Core versus Apple. Let me see. Apple Office location. Apple Records. Oh no! It's for God's sake. It's giving me the location of the Apple Store near me. I'm like, fuck you. Apple location, Apple Office record. Apple Core.
Okay, while Rob's being whatever,
Google it.
While I'm being pedantic.
Yeah. James Gunn is in
Okay.
talks to direct the Suicide Squad sequel, as we reported before, but we've got some actual story information here. This movie is entirely unexpected, as Gunn is not entirely unexpected, as Gunn was already writing the script. The sequel, which Warner Brothers has slotted for an August 2021 release. The main parts I wanted to get to in this was it talks about how the film is going to be more of a reboot of sorts. Where is it? Sequel has the title of Suicide Squad and is not being labeled as a direct sequel, but as a relaunch to the 2016 movie franchise characters Deadshot, Harley Quinn, the Joker, Captain Boomerang, and Killer Croc, who are forced into service of the government in exchange for lighter sentences. Now, that's just the plot of the other movie. That doesn't necessarily mean those are the characters that are going to be in this movie.
Yeah, well, keep reading. I'm off that, but just keep reading.
That's pretty much most of it. The deal making does, however, solidify that the new Suicide Squad film will be his next directorial effort. Disney fired Gunn from his Marvel franchise in July, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, that's the gist of it. So, breaking news, folks. The Suicide Squad sequel looks like James Gunn is in talks to direct, which we are not surprised. But what is surprising is it sounds like it's going to be more of a relaunch is the word they're using now. So that's a new word now they added to the buzzwords.
That's because people would be like, "Oh my god, you just made it! Why are you remaking it?"
Relaunch. That's a new one.
They just made one. They just made this. Why did they need another one? I mean, I know the last one was crap, but actually, no. I'm gonna change my mind on that. No, I think it's good. If the last one was absolute shit, then yes, you guys need to admit it's absolute shit and you remake it. Like, that's what we need with Star Wars too.
Oh, like that's gonna happen.
I know. Kathleen would never admit that.
No, she certainly wouldn't.
Fuck those people.
So, but anyway, yeah. They shouldn't have fired James Gunn. They really shouldn't have.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, especially with no victims coming out or anything. Like,
and not to get too far into the weeds, this guy Cernovich that tried that engineered this. I mean, he's been doing this for a while now. This is what he's known for. And it is
what it is. It's in the past now. There's nothing you can do about it. Disney's
nothing you can do about it.
There was even a member of the Disney writing group, I guess, that got supposedly shit canned. Supposedly, wasn't Gary talking something about that?
Yeah, I think so.
Poor little rickless bastards.
So
speaking of Gary talking about stuff, he was talking about some stuff that I'm sure is going to come up in a future Midnight's Edge video that we're working on right now. Earlier about Discovery, and he had claimed that a source he has on the inside. What was the details of that, Rob? Exactly, I'm trying to remember. It was basically that. Let's see.
Well, the show was massively over budget,
right? And there was money coming from another source. What was the source, Rob?
The source, according to Gary's insider, they're undertaking. The source claims that they are doing a lot of reshoots. And those reshoots are drumroll being paid for by drumroll, please. When we need the drumroll sound effect, we don't have it.
Drumroll. I'll do it on the desk.
Bad robot.
I don't have a drum.
No shit.
I should have.
Yeah.
I've done things I shouldn't do.
That's right, bad robot.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah. So, like I said, according to Gary's sources, that like I said, this entire season is going to cost them over $150 million. So,
Isn't that what they said in the last Star Trek movie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, supposedly, I'm sure it was a little more than that. But after all the advertising, they're advertising the shit out of Discovery right now.
Oh yeah.
It's everywhere. They're like, why are they sinking so much money into this? They put that episode on YouTube and it's been nothing but a disaster. It hasn't even hit 1 million views yet.
No, it has more downvotes than up.
Well, yeah, and last I looked, it was only not even like 250,000 views, and
Even with my pity views that I sent people over there to say, give them a pity view.
you'd figure that would get 1 million views easy. The Cobra Kai one they put on free online, didn't that get like 2-3 million views in like the first couple days or day or so?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it? Like that
Yeah.
was
Yes.
yeah. I mean, I understand this is not the main source. CBS All Access is the main source. I get that, but still, it's free, and you have all these people where all the complaints I've seen and all the advertisements are generally geared towards the fact that it's behind a paywall. They actually get a chance to see it. And what are most of the comments saying? Basically everything we've been saying. This is shit. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
It's like I wouldn't watch
Yeah,
this if you paid me. I'm not watching this for
It's-
free.
We've actually surveyed. We've actually conducted our own survey of people who've seen the free episode of STD on YouTube. Here's what they had to say. So yeah, well, the crowd has spoken. So
Well, speaking of advertising it, I linked you guys the latest bit of
The-
advertising.
oh god, yeah. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh yeah,
dun.
that was this other thing I was going to bring up. Let's Make a Deal is going to I think they already recorded it.
Yeah.
And all Star Trek.
They usually do these things a couple months out.
Yeah. Well, this was planned specifically to advertise Discovery. Discovery has been every fucking place. They are pumping so much money into this advertising. It's insane. It makes no sense.
You're just throwing good money after bad now. Really,
Right.
that's
Right. If the show spoke for itself, people wouldn't have to. You wouldn't have to advertise like this.
No.
no.
And they are pushing.
This is a bunch of bull crap.
it is, Rick.
Okay, so let's go over this. Star Trek will mind meld with Let's Make a
Are you
Deal.
serious, Jokers? Before you move on here, are you serious, Jokers? Did Dick Miller die?
Who's Dick Miller?
Dick Miller's he was Mr. Futterman in Gremlins, but he's been in like every Joe Dante movie and
Oh, that guy.
classic. He's been in the original Shop of Horrors, all kinds. Oh, I hope he's not telling the truth. I mean,
I did think he kind of didn't he? I thought he died a long time ago
oh no, he was still around.
though.
Last I knew.
Wasn't he in Ghostbusters? He was like a garbage man in one of the. I want to say one of the Ghostbusters, like the sequel one, right?
Maybe. But he's been in like every Joe Dante movie, and oh wow, yeah, he just passed. Oh man, 90 years old.
Mhm.
That's too bad. He's a really great character actor.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Really well known. Very, very. Oh, God, he's been in just so many damn movies. I bet you he's been in over 300-400 movies.
Oh yeah.
There's a gremlin in my cab.
Yeah, it's Mr. Futterman.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in Ghostbusters, or who am I thinking of? What movie am I thinking of?
Not sure, but he's in so many. I'm trying to think of the one where he played the garbage man too.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. And I was like, is that Ghostbusters? It's not Ghostbusters, is it? It's something I watched recently.
Well, I think he was in the Burbs, but I don't know if he was the garbage man in that.
Oh, it might have been the Burbs.
Okay,
Now I want
that's
to watch the Burbs.
a Dante movie, yeah. Oh man. No, Mary Hyland, he was Mr. Futterman in Gremlins. The father was Hoyt Axton. Hoyt Axton sadly passed away years and years ago. He never did get to be in the sequel, even though he was meant to be, and he died not too long after the second film came out.
What other claim to fame does Hoyt Axton have?
He is a songwriter. His mother actually wrote the song Heartbreak Hotel, wasn't it his mother? And then he went on to write a lot of music, mostly for Three Dog Night. And he wrote most successfully probably would be the song Joy to the World.
He wrote Joy to the World. He also there's a Beatles connection. He wrote
which one did he
the
write?
No No song.
Did he?
He wrote the No No song for Ringo. He wrote.
I did not know. I didn't even really make that connection, but I'm not surprised. He was a hell of a song.
I said, no, 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 I don't drink it no more. I'm tired of waking up on the floor. No, thank you, please. It only makes me sneeze, and then it makes it hard to find the door.
Yes. So you were right. It is in the Burbs, and he's with Robert Picardo. That's right. Now I remember. Thank you, Nihilist Shadow. God damn, that's fuck. Because Gremlins is one of my favorites. And he's just one of those guys that he's in so many things, and you always love to see him in something, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Damn. Oh, well, that's sad. We'll miss him. All right, go ahead with the Star Trek news, Rob, unless anybody else has anything to say about it, because, yeah, I'm just kind of, that sucks.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Star Trek, then let's make a deal. OG game show boldly seeks out new life with a new brand enterprise. It just goes to show you, though, where they think their audience is. Star Trek will mind meld with Let's Make a Deal for a special all Trekkie episode of the CBS game show on February 4th with official Star Trek prizes, props, and costumes, and a special guest appearance by Mary Chieffo from Star Trek Discovery. You can watch exclusive preview clip above. The partnering represents a potent promotion for Star Trek Discovery. Oh, God, really? The must-deliver flagship for CBS All Access subscription play. For Let's Make a Deal, the entire Enterprise shows... get it? Entire Enterprise? Let's see what they did there.
Oh, this article's full of those. Ugh.
Shows the game show is still boldly going in new directions in its 55th year. And after 3,500 episodes, with its first takeover branded theme and its first in-show pop culture brand partner. Deadline caught up with Let's Make a Deal and executive producer Mike Richards to ask about brand partnering, host Wayne Brady's 10th anniversary, Klingon translators, and intuitive gifts of Captain James Tiberius Kirk. Okay, this is an interview. Do we want a deadline? Every represents a new challenge. What would you point an example for? Let's Make a Deal here. Challenge, opportunity. Okay, well, yeah, you can read it at deadline. It's yada yada yada.
There was one funny thing in this. There was this one funny thing. They while they were filming, they actually had a Klingon expert in the audience that they went to double check their facts or their Klingon, because there's some segments where they're talking in Klingon.
Did he say? Yes, that's right. You lose.
That was so proper. Oh, man. I was waiting for the right timing. What the fuck? Who
wants this?
Let's Make a Deal.
Housewives. Retired people.
It's not the same audience.
That's what I said.
Kids are sick and home from school.
They don't give a fuck. Wayne Brady, you're better than this, man.
Well, it's all CBS.
Okay.
You guys.
Oh, for God's sake.
Are they giving away the sets and the costume? Does that mean the show's canceled?
Oh. No, we can't speculate, because every time we speculate, people get on our ass.
Wayne Brady, Captain April says Wayne Brady's a big Star Trek fan. Yeah, I don't doubt he's a big Star Trek fan.
Well, he was in Stargate. He was in an episode of that.
I like Wayne Brady. I got no issues with Wayne Brady. I got issues with CBS.
Yeah, why they're doing it.
What the fuck? They're shoving this any which way, everywhere they can. Like, if they can find a crevice or a hole, they're shoving it in there. You know what I mean? This is just, I'm trying to sound bad because this is bad. Good Lord almighty and heck.
Captain Hare, $5 super chat. CBS wants the homebound elderly demo for Star Trek. It's a bold move.
This will give old people heart attacks. This show.
Oh my God. What the hell is that?
Star Trek.
We've been invaded.
That's not the feller I know with the pointy ears. He needs a shaving. Where's the Captain Quark?
Oh my God.
Lord. I like to see that Techman Blade. That I was trying not to bring it up. Does Wayne Dave Brady need to choke a bit? I love that skit. You ever see that, Rob?
Yes. It was Chappelle's show.
Yes.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch? I tried. Oh no. You better thank Dave Chappelle. Thank you, Dave. I love your show. Run, bitch, run!
Oh shit. Anyway. Oh fuck. So speaking of the show being canceled, I think Gary's source on the situation is probably more correct, considering I think it syncs more up with what we've been hearing, is that not so much that the show's canceled, but it sure as fuck ain't been renewed yet. Mm-hmm. And I think they're done filming, so they're on this long hiatus just to wait to find out if it's going to be renewed. I have a feeling they're not going to renew it. They're just going to quietly cancel it, or they're going to act like it was always meant to end with season 2.
Okay, but
according to Picard, we've got all these other shows and shit. So anyway, go ahead.
According to Gary Source, though, they're doing a lot of reshoots right now, though. So
that means, like what Mecca said before, it could be to finish the show up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
can we just so bold loose ends? Yeah.
You keep getting these little signs, like all these past tense things, and they're little, they're little kind of fanboy sites and kind of, well, they're not like shills because they don't actually get anything, but they think they get something. So they're so up the ass of CBS that they get on your channel and try and shut you up. They do whatever they can to argue. They send their people out to threaten and all this stuff. Why, seriously, why can't you just say yes, it's renewed, or no, it's not? I mean, why can't you just admit one way or another? Why are you trying so hard to shut us up?
And then there was Anson Mount's tweet, which of course he's in quotation sarcastic from what you can tell. But guess what he's doing there? He's setting up a narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now of course this is all speculatory, guys. But think about it for a second. He's setting up this narrative that the show's going to get canceled. And why is it going to get canceled? Because of the trolls.
Yep.
They couldn't deal with it. It was getting too pirated. There was too much negativity surrounding it. It was just best that they ended it and move on because the trolls won, and they'll blame us, claiming that they're the ones who want to bring and unite the fan base when all they're trying to do is separate it even fucking more. I know it's conspiracy theory bullshit, but hear me out on this. Mark my word, in about a year from now, when everybody's asking where's Star Trek Discovery season 3, and they're like, well, we're gonna do something else, or like I said, we see a definitive ending in the end of this season, and we know right off the bat that this is it. That's the first thing they're gonna say is, yeah, we knew either A, like I said, it was always planned that way to end with season 2, or yeah, we figured it was just best not to continue on with all the controversy surrounding the show and all the trolls. It wouldn't just let us have Mikey Burnham.
Bitch.
Careful, Rob.
That wasn't me. That was Roger.
That's true.
You disgust me.
If you don't know the difference between cheese nips and cheese its, I just don't know anymore.
So yeah, they're gonna blame you guys.
I love Roger, even though he's gay elf, I still love Roger. I don't care.
He's just Uncle Arthur from Bewitched.
He's Paul Lynde. Yeah.
Paul Lynde, yeah, but it's gay elf. Come on, it's the same setup.
What I keep saying, I got a feeling we're gonna get a call from from Dateline NBC, and they're gonna ask us how we took down took down a major science fiction franchise.
Yeah.
How did a guy in Wisconsin, a guy in Norway, a guy in Connecticut, and a girl and a woman in Colorado take down a multi-million-dollar science fiction franchise? And we're like, how the fuck did we take down?
You've got a few other names in there, but somebody, it's going to be also Doom Beep because they can't say it.
Someone else, But I'm like, how I don't know how we didn't do anything. Like, all we did was tell people what we think. That's all we did.
I love seeing the trolls and the fake news they spread. And I hate using that term, but it's true. They go out there and spread this bullshit thing that, all Midnight's Edge does is make shit up. Seriously, if all we did was make shit up, don't you think we'd make up more salacious shit?
Yeah.
Then what we
Here's
did,
dessert. Fuck you.
We did report. It's like, come on, people, give us a fucking break here. We're reporting what we either find out there in interviews, buried in articles that nobody seems to pay attention to, because we always cite our sources. Hell, 9 times out of 10, we even show them on the screen. So that's what I love when the trolls are like, they just make shit up. Okay, and then when we do get rumors, we don't just report a rumor from one source. We always get 2 or 3 sources on the rumor and make sure that those sources aren't hearing the rumor from the same sources. Get what I'm saying? So it's not like we don't fucking back our shit up, make sure our shit's, double, triple, quadruple checked. It's just a fucking campaign to discredit us, Mecha-Random, Nerdrotic, and Doomcock, and anybody, Egotastic Fun Time, any of the people who actually speak the truth and speak their mind on Discovery and don't put the blinders on when it comes to the media and the spin on it. You know what I mean? Because we're not going to sit here and buy this bullshit.
No.
We know what's going on behind the scenes. We know what they're up to. We know what this is all about. They're not going to feed us full of shit. And I'll use the same old analogy that I used for DC and other things before. You can sit there and you can put as much frosting and sprinkles on a turd you want, but it's still a turd underneath. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, it's getting to where they've already put the lipstick on the pig. Now they're putting the goddamn eyeshadow on. And they're still expecting us to think it's something different. Get what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you keep doing that, it's not going to change the fact that it's not. It's not Trek. You can say it is all you goddamn want.
Yeah.
You can own the franchise, but no, you own the franchise when it comes to the money, when it comes to the courts and the legality of it. But the fans truly own the franchise. I'm not a gatekeeper.
What are you turning into some kind of feminist?
That's right. I'm not the gatekeeper, but I am the key master. And I'll tell you the key. I'll tell you the key to how to get every fan on your side, and it's real simple. All you got to do is follow the rules, respect the canon, and never disrespect the fans or the franchise as a whole. That's it. It's as simple as that. You are allowed to make mistakes as long as you do those 3 things. I'm done.
Hey, damn it!
Ryan Johnson thought you were talking about him. A second.
See, here's the thing, though. They always like to come to my channel and give me like the little troll messages of, well, you said this and it's not. Well, did you not listen to my video? I've got a question mark. They jumped up my ass about the Anson Mount tweet, and I'm like, well, what does this mean? I was questioning it. I was saying my opinion. That's what we do. I especially read the articles and I give what I think it means. Now, I'm not claiming to be a reporter. I'm basically the anchor person up here reading you the stories that other people are writing, and I'm giving you what I think about them and why I think why it might be bullshit, why it might not be bullshit, what the behind the scenes message is, what the psychology of it is. I analyze the words they use and the way they say them, and I've been doing that forever before my life on YouTube, because that is how humans communicate, especially these shady corporations, especially these businesses that are just out there to put their spin on it, and they find all these loopholes and ways around doing anything. And it's so sad so many people just believe this hook, line, and sinker. So and nine times out of 10, I'm just giving you guys an opinion, what I think, why I think it is. And now they're trying to jump on my ass. Oh, you guys are spreading fake news, and you guys are, like, how? What, am I not allowed to have an opinion? These people. Yes, Firehouse Kurtzman. Yes.
Yes. Okay, yeah. See, yeah. Midnight's Edge after
and I didn't. No.
Midnight's Edge After Dark is filmed before a live studio audience, but not really.
All right. What do we say, gentlemen and lady?
What else we got left? Anything?
I think that's about it. Unless there's anything else going on that we missed. There's been so much dropping news today and tonight that it's just crazy. I don't know if we can cram any more into the show, Rob. I really don't, without it busting at the seams. So, what do you say we wrap her up like a mummy?
Okay. If you like what we
like a
do.
monkey.
A mummy. I said, just don't let Alex Kurtzman do it.
Like a.
Hey, boner.
Hey,
There you go. You had to wake up George. What are you doing? Oh, if you like what we do, you like the channel, you like what we do here, click subscribe, click the bell icon. That way you're notified of all the latest. And share with your friends. And click like or dislike. Either way, it counts the same, doesn't it, Mecca?
I think so. That's what we've heard. It counts as interaction. Comment on the video afterwards.
Yeah. So, and said, head over to the main channel, click like, subscribe, and the bell icon over there. Like I said, we got stuff in the pipeline. We're kind of bottlenecked right now, so just be patient with the main channel. We're gonna be having some stuff dropping very soon. For God's sake, every time. Okay, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining to the boss, but we've been getting how many rewrites of the same script?
Seven.
Seven.
Draft.
Oh boy,
it's not done.
That's the thing. It's still not done. I'm like, I'm still updating
already. Like 30 pages. I didn't even look anymore.
So far, it's the latest one clocks in 35 minutes, and he's still adding to it
with all the re-recording and.
It's still not complete. I have to finish. I have to add more. I'm like, then just send the finished version to me. Oh, but anyway. So go over to Patreon.
On the other end, though. So yeah. Anyway,
if you like what we do, go over to Patreon. You can see all kinds of neat stuff. Patreon supporters get early notification of new videos, lost episodes, bloopers, outtakes, behind the edge making videos. My 10-minute stand-up set and more. You can support the channel on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Mecca, tell them about your channel.
I am Mecca Random 42. I complain about Star Trek and Star Wars and Ghostbusters and I rant a lot. And I've been playing video games online at night, very late live streams of video games.
Oh, video games. Before I forget. I have Spider-Man for PS4.
Mm-hmm.
And I turned it on, and there was an update to it. If you have Spider-Man for PS4, you probably got this update, or probably if you haven't played it in a while, update the game. It's about 233 megabyte update. You will get for free the two Fantastic Four related Spider-Man costumes, the Future Foundation and the Amazing Bagman. So those are free. So update your game, get those suits. I mean, they're pretty neat. They're pretty, Amazing Bagman. He has the Fantastic Four pajamas and the paper bag over his head, which is actually pretty cool. So anyway, like I said, those are free. Update your game, play them, play the hell out of them. They're a lot of fun. Just I know they're skins. They don't have any special powers, but still. Do that. So the Bombastic Bagman. Yes, the Bombastic Bagman. Yeah, that's actually pretty neat. So anyway, yeah, those like I said, freebies. So like I said, anybody who's got the Spider-Man game, take care of that and free. Actually, anything else, Tom? Anything that you want to say? I think we lost Tom.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Anyway, everybody.
Oh, that's about it. I didn't realize my mic was muted.
Yeah. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Yeah. So, yes. Midnight's Edge has been brought to you, taped before a live studio audience. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Stay warm over the next couple days. If you're on the East Coast, stay warm. On the Midwest, you know, this cold weather can't last forever. And we will catch you next time.
Forget your troubles. Come on, get happy.